Good morning, and you are most welcome to Kingdom Touch this morning. This is your host, the Ambassador Trocam Ira Jackson. Today, our topic is the danger of living in the realm of the human understanding. And our text is taken from the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1, 18 to 25. The danger of living in the realm of human understanding. And our text is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18 to 25. We'll read only verse 24 and 25. But unto them which are called both Jews and Greeks, Christ the power of God and the wisdom of God, because the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. Humans are limited by what they see. What we see gives birth to what we believe. It is dangerous to live by sight. The Word of God says in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7, that we walk by faith and not by sight. Walking by faith is seeing things from God's perspective. The wisdom of man is foolishness to God. It is dangerous to operate in human understanding. But for us who are born again and understand the true meaning of the cross, we do know that walking in wisdom of God is walking in the realm of the Spirit. We were advised by the Apostle Paul to walk in the Spirit. For those who walk in the Spirit focus on the things of the Spirit. It is the Spirit of God that dwells in us, which causes us to think, believe, and act like God. Those who live by human understanding will perish, but those who are led by the Spirit shall have everlasting life. Goliath walked in the wisdom and power of man, and he was killed by little David. Caleb and Joshua walked in the power of the Spirit, and they entered the promised land. Choose where you want to walk today, but the realm of the Spirit is where you need to be. Therefore, as humans, we should not walk by the realm of the flesh, because the flesh war against the Spirit and the Spirit against the flesh. But we have been instructed to walk in the Spirit so that we cannot fulfill the lusts of the flesh. Brethren, I have come to encourage you that no matter who you are, our God is wiser than all of us, and that we should depend on Him to make sound decisions in our lives. We should not depend on the realm of the flesh, but the realm of the Spirit. I pray this morning that God will strengthen you and give you wisdom and understanding and bless you with endowed wisdom, that you will be able to rely on the Spirit and not on the flesh, that you will not walk in the realm of human understanding, but in the realm of the Spirit. God bless you, and God bless you.